Hello from Safe in Harm's Way. You know, we post a lot about manifesting and believing so big and dreaming so big that you can achieve anything. And we believe that. We want survivors to know deep down in their soul they have the ability for both them and their children to thrive after abuse. But we want to be very clear. And we had a fabulously intelligent friend point this out to us. She has worked in the domestic violence space, and she's a survivor herself. And she points out that when you talk about manifesting or you talk about believing so big, that you have to be specific. We are relating that content to survivors themselves. We're relating that content to their children. What we're not doing is sending a message to survivors that if they just believe hard enough, their abuser will change. That if they just manifest the most perfect outcome, their abuser will stop issuing abuse. Because that starts to blame the survivor when it doesn't happen. And our experience is that abusers don't change. In fact, abusers go from person to person to person to relationship and just keep issuing abuse. It's why it's an epidemic. It's why the World Health Organization, the United Nations, calls violence against women an epidemic. It's because abusers just keep going. So, we're going to tweak our content a little bit. You'll see some disclaimers that remind you that when we believe in manifesting, and when we believe in such a great, big, huge, beautiful life, we do believe that for survivors and their children. We don't believe it for changing the behavior of an abuser, because experience shows they just don't change. They just work really hard to create a facade of beauty, and underneath is just lies and manipulations and ugliness. So, survivors, keep believing in yourself. Keep knowing that no matter what your abuser hurls at you, you are not their actions. And you have, whenever you can seek the right smart people and the right resources, the ability to create a new life. It's not going to be easy, but you're worth it. So remember, manifesting and believing in a big, bold, beautiful life, we're going to give you the tools to do it as it relates to you, as it relates to helping your children, but it does not extend to trying to change your abuser. Doesn't work on them. Everyone stay healthy. Everyone, we're wishing you peace and health and magic and happiness for you and for your children. Take care.